All right, everybody, and welcome back to We All See Things podcast with myself, Nathan, and Lauren. Say hi.
Hello.
So yeah, we kind of both had health scares this week. So what we're gonna do is do another reaction video, because why the hell not? And because we can't really think of anything else to talk about this current moment. So we're just gonna do a reaction video, and the video is I'm gonna share the screen now. Share sound.
Mind you, we've never seen this video, and also it's by Nuke Top 5 scary videos as well. So,
Oh, so this is Nuke.
yes.
All right, cool. All right, so this is Nuke. Yeah. So it's the 5 creepy dolls, moving haunted dolls caught on tape. I haven't seen this before. Lauren hasn't seen this before. So yeah, let's just get this going and see what we do. I have no problem with dolls personally. I know I've had a few guys who are terrified of dolls. Like they would not stay in the room without dolls. I don't know why. I don't know why people are creeped out by dolls. I don't get it. How are you with dolls?
Dolls are just creepy. Look, I collect haunted objects, and I'm not gonna lie, I've had a few haunted dolls being thrown at me a few times. They're just dolls, but it's not about the entity that's inside the doll. It's about the doll that just sits there and looks at you and watches you walk away. That is pretty fucking creepy, especially if you're just sitting there at nighttime and you're sitting on the couch and all of a sudden a doll's hand moves. You're like, what the fuck are you doing? You know,
and the Chucky movies probably didn't help the situation either with the whole doll fear thing. And Child's Play, nah. When I watched that when I was a kid, that scared the living shit out of me. And
I've got to admit that doll did scare the shit out of me, especially with Chucky. It's a doll. They could have coming up with a horror movie with a doll, but they did a damn pretty good job of it.
They did. Like it was like you're thinking like it's just a doll, but this doll's like superhuman strength type stuff, and it had like the spirit of a serial killer in it and everything. It always reminded me of like My Buddy dolls growing up. I don't know if it's you might be a little bit before your time, but My Buddy dolls are for like my buddy dolls were just creepy and sad because they're essentially your parents bought you a friend who is roughly the same size as you, like a doll, life-size doll, your size, for you to play with because you didn't have any friends. I'm not joking.
I was more terrified of bloody Furbies, the possessed fucking things.
Those Mogwai-looking motherfuckers.
Yes, Furbies. They would like sit there and like stare at you, and then all of a sudden they talk, or you like press their tongue down and like, yeah, like that is terrifying.
So many people talked about how creepy those things fucking were. Like in the middle of the night, nobody's making any sound. They would just start talking.
I know, it's fucking creepy as shit. And then like they would do some random fucking, I don't know, destruction thing with their beak sort of thing, and then they would make these really weird, like, I don't know, like mechanic noises for no reason.
Mm-hmm. I think the batteries were dying. I think that's what it was. It was a weird. They were famous though. Those things were so popular growing up. I never had one. My mom didn't waste money on that kind of crap. And
I had one.
I didn't. My mom didn't buy us those. Like just because those are. She just that we didn't ever had them.
I got mine secondhand. Like my mom didn't buy one. Like brand new because they're so expensive back then. But no, I got mine secondhand.
They were just a furry thing that talked to you and was creepy as shit. It looked like a Mogwai or Gizmo from the Gremlins just gained a bunch of weight and just sat there. That's all it did. That's all it looked like. But yeah.
Don't feed it after 12, kids.
Yeah, exactly. Don't get it wet. Don't feed it after 12. You'll be fine. Apparently, I don't know if it's true, but I've heard that they're going to make another movie. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm excited if they're going to do that.
I'm just excited about Jurassic Park. I can't wait for that. All the OGs are coming back. Like,
I know, it's crazy.
I'm excited.
It's fucking awesome.
I'm hanging out for Jeff Goldblum. My man is coming back. I'm hanging out for him.
Was it Grant, the main guy? His name Grant.
Right.
The main, yeah, I love him. He's great. He's just his attitude, like, no, he's just like, I'm not doing this anymore. This is shit. Fuck it. In the other movies, great. But anyways, we have the screen up. People are watching this going, why are they fucking still talking? Just play the goddamn video. But anyways, we'll play the video now.
We have a lot to say.
We do have a lot to say.
We have a lot to say.
I know. It's been a crazy week. So, all right, everybody. 5 creepy dolls, moving haunted dolls caught on tape. All right. Here we go. Nuke's top 5, everybody.
The top 5 haunted dolls caught on tape moving. Note, the stories you're about to see are relayed just as they were reported by the video uploaders. Of course, it's up to you to decide what you believe.
Damn right it is.
Clyde the Clown.
That already sounds bad.
The 2017 Chapman University Survey of Fears found that more people are afraid of clowns than ghosts.
Fuck that, no.
Who the fuck? But okay, nah. If I'm getting a clown for a kid's party and that motherfucker shows up, no. Done. Fucking done. Hold on a second. Where is he? Where is this guy? I gotta find this guy's face.
Do we have to?
Yes. Where is it? I gotta find this guy's face. Here we go.
Clown. The 2017 Chapman University Survey of Fears found that more...
What the hell is that? This has to be staged.
I don't like it.
This has to be staged. There's no way in hell. And he's wearing rubber gloves. That's a bad sign.
I don't like it.
That's horrible. This is the worst part of the... Like, we're doing...
Okay.
We need to do clowns next. All right, I'll play this.
No, we're not doing clowns next. Please, for the love of God.
You don't like clowns?
I am fucking terrified of clowns. Like, legit terrified of clowns. People who dress up as clowns in public and I see it, I run the other way. They come near me, I tell them to fuck off.
Like...
I can deal with, things on TV about clowns. I just don't like people dressed up as clowns that come near me.
No.
That reminds me of John Wayne Gacy. For anyone who doesn't know...
Oh, yeah, he was a clown. A lot of people didn't know that. A lot of people don't know that he actually was a kid's clown that would go to parties and shit. It was fucking nuts. It's crazy. Holy shit.
Did you know he put the bodies underneath his house?
Were they underneath his house? He did a lot of things with those bodies. A lot of things.
He put the bodies underneath his house, I'm pretty sure. That's what I heard on the documentary. I don't know if I'm 100% correct on that, so don't come at me.
Yeah, just watch the documentary, people. But anyways, look at this clown. This is insane. No, you show up in my house looking like this? No, I'm going to chase you off my property with a bat. You are fucked in the head if you think that's appropriate for children. That is crazy.
I just, yeah.
No.
I don't know how the children are. I don't know how the children...
Has to be staged.
Next to do it. I don't know how the parents would feel either. Just no.
No. All right. We'll continue playing.
More people are afraid of clowns than ghosts. So what happens when you combine both fears into one creepy haunted doll? Well, you get Clyde the Clown. A man received this 35-year-old Clyde the Clown doll as a gift from friends. Supposedly, the creepy doll has a history of strange, unexplained activity, like moving on its own, or sometimes being mysteriously found in a different location than it was originally left. One late night, the man sets up a camera to monitor the doll. Recorded at 3:08 a.m., this is what he caught on.
Okay, when you do something like this, for people who want to record one single item, do multiple camera angles, all right? This is just my opinion. This camera is too close to this fucking thing. Have a camera this close and have 2 cameras way further back showing different angles just to be able to prove that you're not doing whatever this is about to do. Okay? That is my opinion. So we'll just continue playing.
On tape.
Okay. What's happening? 3:08 a.m. Doll's head closely. Okay. Oh. It's slowly moving up. It's like it's looking at the camera.
He's slowly moving his head, like 100% slowly moving his head.
Yeah.
Now, that is just...
That's creepy. I love it.
I don't claim any negative vibes on this.
Bring it on.
to go night now.
Okay.
I'm just sitting here like waiting for it to fucking jump at me.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, head's going back down now. Okay.
The doll seems to be moving its head. The footage looks even creepier when sped up to 3 times normal speed.
I do not claim any negative energies of this video.
So, is this a haunted doll caught on tape? Let me know what you think down in the comments.
Okay. So what do you think it is?
Well, what I've researched many years ago and a few months ago, I'm not going to be 100% correct on everything that I say, but apparently when spirits go, like, attach themselves to objects, it's basically a vessel for that spirit to be in, so they move on to a next vessel that they find. So a spirit's not always bound to an object. They can move from a different object to another object because it's just another vessel for them to use. That's what I read.
There you go. So it kind of like they're almost using it like a vehicle almost, like because usually like spirits and whatnot are trapped to usually the house or the area of the property, and they can use an item to move to another area is what you're saying.
Pretty much. In that sense, yes.
I know I really like simplified it and just kind of dumbed it down a lot, but like it's essentially it allows the spirit to be able to move and connect to another, like this ghost, for instance, or this doll, for instance, or puppet or whatever the hell it is, connects to it. This doll. Person then gets it given to him from like an old uncle or whatever, grandfather, or whoever it was. And he brings it to his new house, and now the spirit leaves the doll and goes to the house. Or connects to him. Because I know I've heard that.
Yeah.
See, when it comes to this doll thing, I find it interesting, fascinating. The tilting of the head thing, I don't want to be a dick. I don't want to be like fake, but the body is very thick, and I'm curious on why that is. And is there something in it?
Stuffing.
It could be just a lot of stuffing. Now, I'm not going to try to debunk everything just to be an asshole and you'd be like, no, it's fake, because this is why. I'm just putting my opinion out there of the head tilting up, back down. The body's very thick. I'm just, could it be something? I don't know. You're going to get different, both sides of the coin with Lauren and I, because I'm not a skeptic, an asshole skeptic, like everything's fake. If it's something I can't explain, I'll accept that. And Lauren obviously is she's a professional paranormal investigator, everybody.
I'm very in tune when it comes to things like
she is.
This. And like I said, some spirits use objects as a vessel before moving on to another vessel, but that's depending if they want to stay in the vessel that they're in. It's really depending. Yeah. And that's why you get haunted objects.
I just I question things. That's just what I do. I'm just curious. I really want to, don't get me wrong, I really want this stuff to be real and actually have some footage of some legitimate stuff like this, but it is a video and I'm just gonna give my 2 cents where it is. But yes, we'll go on to the next one now. Okay.
Curious doll.
Oh, Jesus.
Some kids are filming their sister do a cup stacking challenge. But little do they know, they've got the attention of something else on the shelf behind them.
That doll looks interested in the cup stacking. Alrighty. Look at that. Just sits up like, what are you guys doing over here?
Now, this is one of those YouTube creepy doll videos that's particularly interesting because it's not filmed as a typical overdramatic haunted doll caught on tape style video. The children seem completely unaware of what's going on behind them, and the person who uploaded the video claims the creepy doll was only spotted later after watching the video back.
Those are the best videos. Oh, great place to stop that. All right. So what do you think?
Well, obviously you can tell it was not planted there. There was no strings attached to it, and obviously they didn't take any notice of what was happening. So I'm just guessing it's some sort of spirit that was inside the doll vessel and wanted to move around. But it really depends on if it's actually haunted or not. What if they planted it?
So okay.
And say,
Let's go.
like
Start.
I know they said they didn't notice it until the end of the video when they went back and watched the video.
Mm-hmm.
But they could say anything.
So you're thinking it could be planted.
In a sense, but in another way it could be paranormal. Like maybe a spirit came through and used that as a vessel, as a way of saying, hey, I'm here.
Possibly. It could just be like, pay attention to me. I was going to say, I was a little impressed by this because of where it is. It's on a TV stand pushed up against the wall. To have it even tied to a string, you'd have to have a string going into the top of the TV stand and somebody off camera slowly pulling it up so it does that thing. I don't know. I was kind of like, that's kind of hard to explain.
That's why I said like maybe a spirit could use a vessel or something like that. I don't know, but it was a pretty cool video. Like,
It was pretty
to
cool.
be honest.
It was
That's
very interesting. Yeah. Because of where it is. That's the type of situation where you're like, okay, nobody could be behind it because it's on a TV stand against the wall. So that automatically taken out of consideration. So
see, I'm not gonna say like it's fake or anything because you can't fake something like that, obviously.
yeah, we
I'm
can't
just
declare
saying,
that.
and you, I'm just saying in my own words, like, you know, it's kind of like, is it or isn't it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I believe that it could be a spirit just saying, "Hey, I'm here. Take notice."
There you go. Just saying, I'm right here. Pay attention to me.
Pretty much.
Yeah. All righty, let's see what the hell this creepy doll's all about.
And this isn't some old antique doll with a long, involved, scary story behind it. It's just a typical Toy Story Jessie doll.
Oh, was it?
So, exactly what do you think is going on here? Let me know what you think down in the comments.
Okay.
Composition. This next video features a composition doll from the early 20th century. Composition dolls were made from a composite of mostly sawdust and glue.
That's not terrifying
In the
at all.
1940s, composition dolls were replaced by plastic dolls. This particular composition doll was found being sold amongst the
that's
collection of
terrifying.
antiques at a
I'm looking
local
into
flea
my
market.
fucking soul.
Not my gra-
Oh shit.
There's no faking that.
There's no faking that? You don't think?
Mm-mm.
The owner says he has no belief in ghosts, haunted objects, or the supernatural, but he admits that he just can't explain why this creepy doll seems to be moving on its own.
Okay. Hold on a second. I'm going to put it back because I want to point out something. The body looks different than the arms and the head.
It does a bit.
It looks newer. It looks plastic. It doesn't look like the composition, like the head and the arms are made out of. It that looks like a newer body.
You gotta remember, like, these dolls are really old, and if you go to an antique shop or store or stall or something like that, or a market,
It might have been
they could
replaced by somebody.
yeah. Look, I don't see this as a fake thing. I see this, it could be paranormal. Like, if you can't explain something, then obviously there's something you can't explain, and I find that as a paranormal
Well, that's
Um,
exactly what paranormal is. It's something you can't explain using normal science.
as he said himself, he can't explain why it's moving.
I'm
So
just saying.
I know you're just saying. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, no, you actually make a very valid point. Yeah, like they got it in a flea market, and obviously the body probably got destroyed, and they just had a new plastic body, and they popped the arms and the head onto. That actually makes 100% sense.
and we
So
don't know where that body came from. So it could have came from another vessel or some sort of.
that would be
No.
interesting. That the newer part of the dolls is what haunted, and it's not the old part.
I have a haunted doll, and basically what happened, the little girl who had the doll used to play with it all the time and would talk to it as like a normal person. And her parents would come in and say, "Who are you talking to?" And the little girl's like, "Well, I'm talking to the doll. I'm not going to say the name."
Yep.
And then one night there was a house fire.
Okay.
And obviously you'd be thinking that doll would be burning to a fucking crisp. That doll was in pristine condition. And that's when I got called in to collect the objects.
Okay. How old
Now,
was the
how
doll?
can you her parents were old antique collector people.
Okay.
So it was a very old antique doll, but a very pretty doll.
Okay.
I say roughly around 1920s.
Okay. So around this old, like this doll,
Yeah.
the
The,
composition was like, black and white photos. That's back then around
yeah.
that time. So yeah, that makes sense.
But don't worry, the family got out safe. They're fine. It's just the doll was in pristine.
So there's a fire and the doll
in
survives somehow and
yeah.
nobody knows. See, that's good. That'd be a good scary movie.
Yeah, but also does it have like some sort of fire retardant thing on as well?
Could be made of asbestos.
Yeah. So I got called in. I got the doll, and then my friend did heaps of testing, like cameras and Ouija boards and equipment and stuff like that, and we did get a whole bunch of evidence from that doll.
See, that'd be cool. I would love to be able to get my hands on a doll like this or that doll and just do
I can
research on
send
it.
you one.
That'd be cool. I don't know if Amanda would like that. She'd be like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You're bringing haunted shit to the house." I'll just keep it in the garage. It'll be fine.
I've got a doll that just came in a package that has a broken leg.
Well, that's definitely not moving anywhere. But yeah, that'd be actually pretty cool. I'll talk to Amanda first because she might be like, "Nah, no haunted stuff," because she's like, she thinks like that way. She believes in that kind of stuff.
Which is totally understandable.
It is understandable. I would love.
That's why you have people. That's why I have people that I know who have a house full of haunted objects and collections, and I have all my collections there.
See, that'd be pretty cool. That's why I gotta get a warehouse. Keep all the scary shit there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So okay. So back to this doll.
To be moving on its own. The jealous doll.
The jealous doll.
A woman is recording her daughter playing with a new doll. Behind her, one of the child's other dolls can be seen sitting on the countertop. Now watch the creepy doll sitting on the countertop next to the girl, paying special attention to the doll's hand and the candle in front of it.
Okay.
Hi, baby. Hi. You like your new toy? Yeah. What's his name? Lovable. Sure his name isn't like Fred or Henry? Oh, it's so cute.
The movement occurs right after the little girl refers to her new doll as, quote, lovable.
Lovable? Sure his name isn't like Fred or Henry?
The mom doesn't even notice the haunted doll moving while filming. Later on, when the whole family is watching the video, she notices that a candle rolls across the counter just above her daughter's head. But that's all. However, her young son was freaked out. He points out to his mom the doll's bizarre hand movement just before the candle moves in the scary video.
Okay.
That doll's like, fuck that candle. I'll give you lovable.
I'll give you love. We'll burn this fucking house down. Okay. I'm going to say, I don't know. I just want to call bullshit a little bit on this one, only because why are you recording your kid playing with a doll, a brand new doll? Like, I'm just curious. It's one of those things. Why are you recording that kind of stuff?
Okay, let me just elaborate a parent's kind of view.
I understand
why parents do. Look, parents videotape everything, and I mean everything. It could be from walking, talking, or playing with a toy, and that's what we do because we want to share it with people. If a kid's enjoying a toy and you're like, oh my god, I got a toy for my baby, I'm gonna video record it just to sit there and be an enjoyable moment kind of thing and share it with everybody else.
I get you. I do get you. But it's the whole situation. She's recording her kid playing with a new doll. That's fair. Why is she playing with her new doll sitting in the chair like that? It's the whole thing. It just seems a bit weird. Like, usually when girls playing with a doll, kids are usually playing on the floor, or they got the doll on a table and they're like fucking doing a thing. I used to be a kid. I know this. It just seemed weird to me. It just seemed okay.
Maybe she just wanted to sit in the chair.
It seems a bit set up.
Okay.
It just seems a bit set up. But yeah, I know you think that's fair. I'm just like, I understand. I'm just thinking it's a bit weird that she got a new doll. She's sitting in that chair and she's just playing it. The way the kid's speaking also seems a bit rehearsed or just forced to me. And so is the mother, the way she's talking. I don't know why. It just seems it seems too perfect and set up. And also, like, when the whole family was watching the video, why would the whole family be watching the video later? Like, later that night?
Because they want to see her enjoy with her new toy.
They're going to be watching the kid play with that toy in the same room. Why do they got to watch a video of it?
But what if they weren't home and they didn't get to see it?
They can be home. It's not like the kid got rid of the doll 10 seconds after that video. That doll is now there.
No, I know that, but still.
I don't know. I just think it's a bit. I don't know.
It's like because back then we, didn't have fucking internet or something. She did have internet, whatever. Anyway, you get my point. I'm just saying, what if grandparents didn't know how to use the internet and stuff like that yet? They wanted to watch stuff, so
then what's the point of making the video if the grandparents can't use the internet? They have to see the video through the internet.
Not everyone knows how to use the internet.
I like we're making up scenarios with grandparents now.
Not everyone knows how to use the internet. Okay?
That's fine. No, that's cool. And the grandparents. So the grandparents so if the grandparents don't know how to use the internet, that means that the grandparents have to come over to the house, watch a video of their granddaughter playing with that doll instead of just watching their granddaughter play with that doll in person.
It's an enjoyable moment. She got a new doll. She called it lovable. What's so bad about it?
I'm not saying it's bad that she calls it lovable. I'm thinking it just seems too like, okay, sit in that chair, have your doll. What's with the doll? Why is it sitting there? Why is there a candle just plump?
Maybe because she put it there and the candle was there. But I do see your point.
Everything just seemed too perfect, and the way that the kid was talking, like, what are you calling it? Lovable?
You have this
what
one.
The fuck?
Okay, you have this one this time.
I got okay, fine, you got to. I'm just saying, I'm not arguing, I'm not saying this is how it is. I'm just saying it seems a bit set up to me.
Okay, well, you have this one this time.
Okay, you have this one this time. All right. The 100-year doll. Okay.
100-year-old doll. This video features yet another composition doll.
Don't like it.
This one is said to be over 100 years old. The owners of this doll would often leave the room, then return to find the doll in a different position than it had been posed before.
Okay.
As an experiment, they set up a video camera to film their doll for 24 hours.
That's too close.
The camera was set to record at any movement.
Okay. Oh, arms are going up.
It looks like a tiny human from this point.
It does.
The nighttime footage of the creepy doll looks like the typical shot on a potato paranormal footage.
Shit. Grab me the shitty camera.
Looks like the doll might be moving, but who can tell?
Well, you can kind of see. You can
However, the better lit daytime footage of the haunted doll caught on tape is a bit more disturbing.
Start with that one. God damn. Okay.
Yeah, when you put it in 7 times speed, it's a bit more disturbing.
It looks like it's like, I don't fucking know what's going on here. It keeps doing this shit. Like, could be like, what are you talking about?
See, I find this is paranormal.
Japanese
Okay, that's too
live.
All right, so what are you saying?
Okay, that is definitely what I think is paranormal. That is a spirit using that vessel, and that moving that much. Fuck. You wanna put that doll in a container, lock it up, and get someone in to do a blessing over it and put it away. Like, no. Mm-mm.
And I'll give them that. Like, that's 7 times speed. Okay. That would mean that it would be moving so slow for that long. That would be such a pain in the ass to try to do. Like, you would have to be super dedicated to sit there and like,
that is I find that very paranormal like, especially when it comes to spiritual things, because it does take time and energy to move things, and that was definitely something paranormal, as I believe.
I'll give you that. That was a little bit hard. Like, that would be 7 times speed, and like it moved. It was still moving fairly slowly too. At 7 times speed, that means that it'd be moving super slow.
I got really uncomfortable when it got like up with the shoulder and just started moving. I got
like,
really uncomfortable.
Start doing this shit, falling over. It's like, no, it's moving somewhere.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. All right, so yeah, that one's interesting. I'll give it that. I'll give you that one. All right, so this seems to be like an extra one. Japanese live doll.
Now I'm including this next story as an extra, mostly because it's in Japanese, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on. So there's a Japanese site called Nico Nico Live that is basically like the Japanese version of Twitch. Except since it's Japanese, it's like a very weird version of Twitch. For example, in this live stream, a grown man is playing with his doll collection. And then this happens.
かわいい。ちょっと髪型もっさりしてるな。もっさりしてるけど、なんかおかしいな、やっぱり髪。なんかやっぱおかしいわ。
Whoa, whoa, do you see those eyes? Oh, that was creepy. Did you catch that?
Yeah, I did.
金
I
髪
did.
時代やな。
In this live broadcast, the doll's eyes seem to actually move for a second. The clip immediately went viral. So is this a live broadcast?
No, hold on. Wait a second. Oh, I wish I could slow this down. If you watch closely.
Nathan's on the way to debunking things.
Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, when it comes to live videos like that, you can set up to play a live video or a live video that you've already edited. Okay. I don't know what's being said. I don't know if he's answering the chat. I don't have any idea because I don't speak Japanese. But watch closely at the eye. The eye itself, when the eye moves, you can see the eye move just slightly separately from the head, just slightly. It looks like it's been edited. Watch.
The clip immediately went viral. So is this a live
See it?
broadcast?
Do you see it just jiggle a little bit? We'll do it again. Like, this has been edited. I'm calling 100% bullshit on this one.
Second. The clip immediately went viral. So is this a live?
See, it just jiggled a little
Yeah, I
bit.
see that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think this guy's done this on purpose. This has been
A
said.
broadcast of a creepy haunted doll? Let me know what you think.
Yeah, see, it jiggles.
Now, whether you believe in haunted dolls, whether you're freaked out by creepy clowns, or even whether you believe any of these clips are real or not, I'm certainly not here to try to convince you. I would love to know what you personally think about these clips, so let me know down in the comments below.
All right. So I'll stop sharing. Okay. So that last one, 100%, you can see the eye jiggle around. That's been edited. He's probably set his video up to just play and allow people to comment while he's showing off his dolls.
Mhm.
People do it on TikTok all the time. People do it on Twitch all the time. It's not that hard to do. Okay. That was actually pretty cool. I'll get, like, some of those were kind of like, oh, fucking hell. All right. And then there's a couple where.
I personally don't like the fact with that doll that moved too much. It made me very uncomfortable.
Oh, the one that was that the arms are going up like this and shit. And it looked like it
Yeah.
was starting to fall over and like move. Looked like it was about to get up and do something.
I thought it was gonna like fall off the chair or something, or gonna jump at you. Or
Oh,
some
that's
shit.
when you
But that made
see
me feel very, very uneasy.
when it does the whole falling off the chair, then it crawls across the floor at somebody.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, okay, so that was pretty cool. I like the doll ones because okay, just if I have a chance to research or experiment or do whatever with a doll, I'm going to set up multiple cameras, multiple angles. Just you got to be able to prove that, like, because some of these cameras are just so close that you're like, right away, everybody's like, I don't know, you could be doing something off camera. But if you set it up that every camera is covering an angle to prove there's nobody around it, then you can honestly say, I'm not screwing with this doll. It's doing it on its own. I think that's the important part.
You can get, if you go on Etsy, you can get like mystery box of haunted objects, like dolls, or that kind of thing.
I would have to
Give
keep
you
that
an
stuff
idea.
in the garage. Amanda would not let that stuff in the house.
Oh, of course not.
I'll check it out. I
But you
definitely
know,
have to check that stuff out.
you can also go on Facebook and look up haunted objects for sale as well.
I can do that on Facebook. I got to check that out. That seems fun.
Because I'm on a haunted doll page.
A haunted doll page.
Yeah.
All right. Have you found anything interesting, or has it all been kind of like?
It's up and down, pretty much. Like you have.
That's like the nicest way to say there's some bullshit.
Just like you, I think it's like trial and error to get a haunted object. You either get a dud or you get a real one. It really depends.
For people who want to buy a haunted item or doll, how can you prove that it's haunted without somebody trying to rip you off or swindle you?
Good question. I think you have to be like drawn to it more than anything. Like you keep coming back to it like repetitively, and you can't stop thinking about it repetitively. And it's like a sort of like emotion that you keep going over your head. Oh, I should really buy that. Oh, that thing's really calling out to me. Why do I keep going back to it? Why do I keep thinking about it? And those are sometimes like an indication whether that is a spirit trying to say to you, hey, I'm in this object. I want you to come get me.
Okay.
That's how I go off it, because I'm very in tune with spirits and stuff like that, and that's why I get most of my objects, because I tune myself into it. And when I can't stop thinking about something, it's like hook, line, and sinker. It's grabbed you. It's like you've got to get it now. You have to get it.
Okay, so it's like a weird emotional,
based on-
spiritual connection.
Yeah, it's based on feelings and
Okay.
connections.
All right, so that's good to know that if you're drawn to something, it could be that there's something connected to it, or
Yeah. Just on a side note, if you don't know much about hauntings or haunted objects and you're unsure about it and never dealt with paranormal things, please do not go ahead and collect them or pick them up, just in case you have a spirit that comes into your house that you're very unsure of.
that is some really good advice, because you definitely don't want to bring something bad home. And also watch out for con men, and especially their little tricks where like, hey, this is a very dangerous item. If they were trying to really overplay it, don't buy it. It's probably fake.
See, my friend many years ago didn't know much about hauntings. He's now a demonologist because of this.
There you go.
He picked up an old antique jewelry box, and it kept calling his name back and forth. So me and him would always go to an antique shop, and it would be always there. No one would pick it up, and every time we went back, it kept calling him. He kept getting like connections to it, and he had like this really tight connection to it. And I told him like, don't pick it up, don't buy it, leave it alone, all that kind of thing, because I got a connection to it as well. And he's like, no, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. I'm like, okay, well, I told you not to touch it, I told you not to pick it up, I told you not to take it home, but that's on you if you do. And ever since he picked up that box, his house has had just completely non-stop paranormal activity. He would leave the box in his room, next minute the box would be off onto the floor. He would leave things on the counter and they would go missing and then magically appear again at a different spot.
Okay.
Now he's a demonologist.
And now because of that, now he's a demonologist. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Because he wanted to know more when everything started happening. And he asked me questions and everything like that. And I'm like, why don't you become a demonologist? I'm like, it's not hard to do if you do research and do some courses and stuff like that. Yes, you can do courses for demonology.
There you go, people.
But yeah, I just said, why don't you go check it out and see if you like it? And he's been a demonologist for like 10 years now?
10 years now?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Goddamn.
He's the one who has all the haunted objects.
Oh, yeah. You were just telling me about him. Yeah. That's pretty cool. That is pretty awesome. So we did a nice little reaction video. Dolls. Those are the best. I think dolls are pretty awesome. I like that. We will have better topics to talk about next weekend. I think we're going up to 40 minutes now. So I think it's a good time to end it. Not too long. Nice reaction video. Us talking about random things. So yeah, I think it's a good way to end it right now. All right, everybody. So this should be up by Wednesday, hopefully, if I'm able to edit it properly.
Wednesday and Thursday. Around Wednesday and Thursday.
Around Wednesday and Thursday, just in case. You never know what might happen. Yeah, especially after these past couple weeks. But yes, so this will hopefully be posted by Wednesday, Thursday, and we'll see you guys. Hopefully, please show up to our TikTok lives that we do every Friday around 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So yeah. So anything you want to add, Lauren?
No, I have nothing else to add, but thank you guys for joining us and hanging out and watching us react to videos.
Yeah. Oh, and if you have any videos that you want us to react to when it comes to anything paranormal or cryptid, please feel free to post it in the comments or send it to us through our Instagrams or our TikToks, and we will try to react to them when we can.
Also, if you have any questions, leave questions down in the comments, and we will definitely answer them for you as the best we can.
Yes, exactly. All right, everybody. You guys all have a wonderful time and have a great week, and talk to you guys later. See you later, Lauren.
See you later.